Okay, it's Thursday stream with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. There is a Susie lurking.
No.
Well, if that's the case, I guess I'll just remove them from the voice chat.
I did say hello.
Oh, I thought it sounded like no to me.
Oh.
So that's how it came across.
What?
Right, anyway, so don't believe there was any quests that were new down here in Colony 6. Nope. So I guess it's time to go beat up a boss. But yeah, how is Susie?
Sleepy.
Why does that not surprise me? I'm just trying to work out if there's anything I'm actually missing on the map. Don't think so. So yeah, I'm just going to take on a boss. So yeah, how are kitties?
Kitty's feet blowing the window.
They been up to anything today?
No, just sleeping really.
Did Poppy get a brush?
No.
And Daisy? I think it's Daisy the one that's been meant to be having it.
Yeah, Daisy's been asleep upstairs all day.
Daisy? Dodge the big dinosaurs. Go back and get the shinies. What was that, Din Din? Hey, there, Joe.
Hey-oh.
Kind of funny because I'm not using Dunban for the boss fight. Ah well. Oh, shiny. I just realised I might want to make certain that I have a... yeah, need the Monado charged. There we go. That'll be helpful. But yeah, you been up to much, Joe? Or not?
What is this? Ricky never see before. This not Ricky's Machna. Ricky never see before.
To think it has caused this much damage. What do you mean?
Are you telling me the telethia did this?
Telethia absorb and drain the surrounding area of all its ether.
That's it. The telethia is sucking up all the ether, which is causing the natural environment to change.
Shulk, the telethia can read your mind. Expect it to know what you will do.
Oh, Kitty been up to anything then, Joe?
I'll aim for its antenna and stop its ability to read my thoughts. With the Monado at our side, it doesn't stand a chance.
It's much more powerful than its offspring. Do not expect it to fall so easily.
I won't.
So,
But we have to trust in the
yeah,
Monado.
people been up to anything today?
Shulk has only met Telethia once, and they were merely exploring.
Nope. Just
So why is he so
nothing
sure of himself?
much. Really.
Confidence or a trust in something?
Mm.
Yes. It is trust.
Oh yeah, you mentioned on Discord about getting a book. What book are you looking at getting?
Oh, it was on that list that I was looking, well, from the thing that you sent, and it was about oh, bloody hell, gone.
We'll go back and look at the list.
That's what I'm looking to do.
Working out the. Oh, is your kitty like this is my human's? Well, this is my place. I protect my human. Is that what your cat's like, Joe?
I take this chance to
It's just like you other cat, you don't take my human.
I will trap it and cease its movement. Strike when the time is right.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Oh yeah! She's nifty with that staff.
I knew it. She can control ether energy without using catalysts or rifle shells.
I've heard that such people exist.
Oh, it's one of your kitties being like, hi.
And Mum entered.
Hi, Suzy's mum.
Protect Melia at all costs. On it.
Right.
You know, it's better if the game tells me Melia's learnt a new art before I close the menu where I can adjust things. It's a nice feature for them to have, you know, done. Oh well. Yeah. Hey, Dunban's got a ride.
You've got to be kidding me.
It's no
Oh,
good. My ether
yeah. You need to get another kitty then, Joe.
Regenerative power's too much.
Have two kitties, and then they just be like, yes.
It is all right, Shulk. Destroying the telethia is beyond us. We should cut our losses and mourn those who perished.
Never, Melia. The men you lost, I can tell they were dear to you. I know only too well that desire for revenge, and the crushing pain of losing those close to you. I can't stand by unless another person experienced what I have. This monster is going down. I'll trap him with the Monado. Then the rest of you hit the telethia with everything you have.
Thank you.
Ready?
Shulk, you're telling Melia to give in to the desire for revenge. Have you not realised that? Right, not in one buster. Damn it. I didn't get it in time.
Whoops.
Come on. One more hit. Yes. There we go. Yeah, I guess that does work in a way, doesn't it? Although it also makes you wonder about certain other thing, which I know we've done this game before, but in case, you know, new people watching, a certain thing later, whether it's that influence. So... Just Ricky. Oh. Poor unconscious Ricky. Oh, I forgot to hit enter in Discord. Whoops. And one. Telethia that did something. Maybe go to another dimension.
Brilliant thinking. Even though the telethia can absorb large amounts of ether energy and regenerate at an incredible rate, absorbing so much of it could cause it to
Jeez.
implode.
That's that moment from Torna, where you find out that Torna is a freaking telethia. I don't know, that scene just sticks in my head.
Soon you and that Monardo will be unstoppable. It's like a
Jeez.
It was almost natural, instinctive.
Let's just be glad that no telethia grows that big in this game, right?
You'll get your chance, Shulk.
Just imagine what trying to fight a telethia that big. This game would become a variant, like that would be a variant of Shadow of the Colossus at that point.
I thank you for your aid in my cause. Justice has been served.
You're welcome. Besides, it was mostly you.
Hereupon Ricky ready for round 2. Hey, a fight over already? No, Ricky not know.
Don't worry, Ricky, you'll get another
We
chance.
couldn't have done it without you, brave little Hereupon.
Ricky brave. I'm also a little brave. Ricky happy.
Yeah.
Hereupon Ricky be proud. Hereupon Ricky tough guy.
Well, I mean, Ricky did survive a large.
And he gets all the praise.
Let him have his glory. A few days ago, the villagers wouldn't give him.
You know, Ricky gets hit by a good, nice-sized chunk of the telethia and survive. So you know, it's
Beat Dino Beast.
you know, Ricky's a pretty tough guy.
Dead?
No, Ricky, your debts are repaid. However, while you were gone, your little pawns ate like ravenous Oluga. It set Chief Dunga back quite a bit. No pawn, no frontier village. A new prophecy has been told.
You know, the fact that the chief paid for Ricky's kids really does say something about his intentions.
Legend by accompanying the home
He just wants Ricky gone so he can take his wife and kids.
peace to the lands of Bionis.
Well,
Ricky,
there is
while he's got his
there
back
is
turned, hit him with your biter.
It was prophesied many
Sorry, what do you say, Susie?
there is my theory, but I don't think I can share it. And I think you know what theory that is.
That he's really the father.
Go with these people.
Oh no, what? Also that, but there's the other theory.
Well, that still implies that, Susie. Just paying child support. So yeah, he is actually the father.
Pawns will be taken care of.
It also makes you wonder if Ricky runs an orphanage.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say what I want to say.
Oh, Susie, that still is implied when I say that the chief is the father of the kids.
Oh no, it's not just that. It's to do with no one's in general.
Ricky, how old are you?
What, do they breed like rabbits?
40 years.
Not that.
Oh, friends look puzzled.
Not puzzled, just surprised.
Ricky!
Oh, hold on, I'll type it to you.
Chief Dunga know best. Ricky must work for little pawns to have good life.
Ricky will. Okay.
too. Come on, furball.
And, well, given all the reveals, we're going to be seeing 2 of those kids later in our adventure.
And return with your
They're really, really sweet. I like both of them.
idea.
So,
Indeed. Thank you, Dunga. My thanks for your gracious...
I kind of wish maybe they altered the design of the youngsters a little bit so we get that, so we get the design sort of following through a little bit, because they do look a little bit different when we get to that point.
Chief Dunga is very fond
Well, I'm guessing that's
Same
an Alex.
different world.
It
Not
is.
fair if you ask me.
Quick,
Hello.
throw it back into the abyss.
Tom's passage to Erith's Sea.
Damn.
It is my promise.
Well, I mean, our Taurus is down there.
So is Manus, and I don't think anybody wants to see him right now.
In aid of our village.
Mm,
And a request by you, my
yeah,
cannot
but then there is some questions when it comes to
villagers at once.
something later, which we're not gonna talk spoilers about that thing at all, because that hasn't been covered on this channel at all.
Depart for Erith's Sea at once. Prepare your things and see me when you are ready.
You might need to turn yourself up a bit, Alex.
Turn myself up.
Oh no, he's alright.
Okay. Sorry, maybe just because I was talking at the time, so...
I've had a look at Chalet, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw you said that one of them didn't seem that good.
Yeah, one of them's horrible. You know the... what's the best place? Okay, what is that room?
What, the basement,
You're in
kitchen,
the big
bar?
hallway bit.
Hmm? Wait, what?
You know the room where when you go through the front entrance, it's a big open area with the stairs going up.
Oh yeah, that bit, yeah.
Yeah, that bit. That's a secure area now.
Do you have the door to outside still?
Yep.
Well, it's not the only location we've got across all the maps that do that, so...
True, but the 2 times I was attacking that room, literally no one stuck around in there. They all were in different rooms throughout the house.
Hmm. Did they not put more cover in that room?
Nope.
Because that room is bad for cover.
It is. But
Oh, they don't even put the names on Ricky's
On that.
kids.
No, they don't, and it kind of hurts.
So,
at least there's only 2 walls that need reinforcing on that floor.
hmm. It's going to be a room that really needs castle.
Yeah, pretty much.
I guess Clash is... I mean, is it a single width door or a double width door?
Double width.
Hmm. I guess like you could use Clash to try and do some
Nah.
disruption.
The other door into the room is also a double door.
Fudge.
And there's also the stairs coming up from the basement. And I think there's also now 2 entrances to the bar area.
I mean, there already was 2 to the bar.
No, as in 2 from the
I
hall
would like to repay you for your
Yeah.
into that room.
Well, I'll see you later.
guide to Erith's Sea.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
We'd love you to.
Yeah.
I must warn you.
Another one of the areas is basically the same as last time. Nothing's changed. That's the upstairs one in the library.
I saw it.
I thought they said the library room was being gone.
Dark Tower.
Apparently not.
You need not search
Because they
it.
were saying they were going to put a staircase in that room.
Heard of it? I have seen it. A dark tower at the head
No,
of the
you're thinking of the
Bales.
museum.
Only one place fits that
Wait,
description.
which room is the museum
You
then?
know it. I believe
Museum
what you
room's
saw
the
was
one
Prison
that,
Island.
if you do
Prison
bomb
Island.
on the map, it's the one that's,
Indeed.
there's a bomb device in the museum and in the kitchen.
I have not set foot
Yep.
upon the island.
Oh, it was the museum next to the kitchen.
No one may enter
Ah.
without imperial sanction.
Imperial sanction.
No, the library.
You're cutting.
Someone to grant us entry. I've heard that Erithsea is
And I don't know, Susie, is your Discord still working?
they might be our best
Okay.
chance.
Okay, yeah, so I was trying to work out whether it's mine or Alex's that's broken.
It's fine.
A sanction is permission
Um,
from someone important.
No, but you know there's that second floor one, which has the 3 windows.
Yeah, no, sorry, that's the room I thought they meant that they were going to be changing.
No, they're changing the museum bit. So the library is still a room to defend, so one thing's changed. One of the windows is no longer there.
Hmm.
So there's only 2 windows now.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That's first year Hom's history, Ryan.
And the third room, which I found was a secure area, was the wine cellar.
Oh, forget
Oh,
it.
they moved it from the garage.
We must travel to the Imperial
Yeah,
capital.
and it is massively
Easy it is
changed.
to see this emperor.
Hmm.
My promise was to be
Very
your guide.
different.
I will
It's
not
now
break
kind
it.
of like
Melia,
an oval-shaped room, sort of.
Hmm.
I say oval, it's a rectangle room now with
A
like a
shortcut to
big
Erithsea. Yes.
wall in the middle separating it. There's 3 ways into that room. Well, you know of one of them, obviously, which is the normal way you would get into the wine cellar from the garage, and then the other garage. That one is also the same. But the new entrance is, you know, they said that they were going to extend that thing from the stairs and have it come round so that it also comes to the wine cellar.
Oh, right.
That's the third entrance into there now. There's also not too much cover in that room now. I don't know what the 4th room is. So it's probably like the room on the other side of bar. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't figured out what the 4th one is yet. So yeah. They do have a chalet playlist as well.
Yeah, well, we'll just stick to the normal.
Oh, and map rotation. That's the last thing
Well, I was going to look up. Oh, don't spoil me on that one. I'll look at that later.
Okay, just one thing. You're not gonna like it.
Oh, great. Tower and skyscraper. Well, tower in particular.
What is it? Friends jumping ball.
Do you want me to say?
Go to Erith.
jump in that.
Might as well.
Verbal.
Yeah, tower and skyscraper.
This will take us to Erithsea.
This playlist sucks.
They're both. And obviously, chalet is back.
Well, obviously, the big push is the redone one.
Yep. And then
I thought they'd leave whichever one it is that's meant to be reworked.
Tower's supposed to be reworked.
Yeah, because they took Chalet out of this season.
Yeah.
Well, the last
3 maps.
season.
Yeah, 3 maps have gone out of rotation.
Oh, actually, no, wait, to be more precise, they took Chalet out at the halfway mark.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll probably say goodbye to Tower at the halfway mark.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, this
3 maps
scene looks
going.
so much better now. We can actually see.
The 3 maps going. One of them is not a great one to be going. Another one is one that I definitely don't.
Well,
really
which
care
3 are
about.
out of rotation?
Yacht.
Yacht seems to spend a lot of time not in rotation.
I know. Like, we've only been on it a few times and it's just gone.
Yeah.
Border's gone.
Okay.
That's the one I really just didn't like anyway. Because it was the one that had the room which you couldn't reinforce all of.
Yeah, like that one really needs to be reworked a bit.
Yeah, and then the final one, which is one that is a bit disappointing.
Although, actually, to be fair on Border, now that the roof hatches are auto sealed, that room might be better. We need to experiment with that one.
Yeah, about that.
It is not common for
There,
homesteads in this
that's
region.
not a thing that's in yet.
You may have good reason, but
Oh.
believe me, I do not pry into other people's business.
I think they said that was something that they were planning on, and they were going to have it in.
How
The,
dare you?
I don't think they were planning it as
It's
part
okay,
of the
Melia.
Shadow
We're not
Legacy
strangers
update.
anymore.
No, I was saying that was a Shadow Legacy one.
No, I think it was like a separate thing that they said that they were working on.
Or maybe it was meant to come during the Shadow Legacy season.
Possibly, yeah. Either way, that's.
Usually, like anything that's not any major thing that's happening that's not at launch will be at the halfway.
Started when
Yeah. And then the final one to leave, which is disappointing because we had a bit of a combo on that one.
Oh, the fun fair or theme park.
About the mech on assault in the
Yeah,
lower
theme
regions,
park.
but did not know the situation was so great.
Theme park's gone.
How lucky we are.
Yeah. Well, like I say, maybe once they get this roof, well, this hatch
What's that?
thing in. Excuse me. Maybe we'll see how well. Excuse me. The
Looking at Prison Island.
border map works because
Prison Island.
it's the fact that you really need to get those hatches,
The Imperial
which is what just makes it a lot harder to defend there.
Yeah.
I think, and also the fact that most of the time the team doesn't help, so just the
built with
reinforcement pool is going to be a much better help.
Incredible.
Yeah, that was actually a really nice thing to try out.
I do
You
not
do
know.
just get just
and
10
I've never
and
had the need
yeah.
to.
I was able to run around as Cam whilst the rest of my teams could use up the pool.
Yeah.
Eat bread without knowing how to bake it. Makes sense to me.
One last thing about the update. The ping thing?
Yeah.
You have to, get the ping spot on the actual device. Like, it can't be near it, you have to be pointing
Yeah.
directly at it. And 2,
There is a
the button
transporter
to
up
ping
ahead.
has been
We can use
changed.
that.
Well, yeah, that means
So
I'll
it's
need
no
to
longer-
check my key mappings.
Yeah, so for me on a controller it used to be left
Just me the creeps.
on the D-pad, now it's up on the D-pad.
Up makes more sense.
Still,
What is it, Dumbo?
it's a sight to behold.
Actually, well, it depends what controller you're playing on when you think about it. Because I'm trying to remember, where's the control stick on an Xbox controller?
Xbox, yeah, that's higher up.
Yeah, up on an Xbox makes sense. On a PlayStation, down is the better one.
Yeah. It's up on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really everything that I could really find from just playing rematches. Or 4.
I'm just going to say with the game, I'm going to push forwards into Alchemoth because I want to get through a certain bit before we do the side quests. Because it's probably going to be easier once we have the full team again. Okay.
Right. Think that was everything.
Oh well, and obviously there's Fisher.
Yeah. Though, strangely enough, no one was really playing him that much.
Well, when we play tomorrow during the day, I'll try and get some use out of him.
Yeah. I did complete one of the 5 Battle Pass challenges as well.
Yeah,
It
like
was the blind
some of
enemies one.
the which one?
The blind enemies one.
Yeah, I mean, people are probably Ying is probably going to be very popular at the minute.
Yeah. I basically completed that with just using Ying. I
Yeah.
did it in one game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of tempted to just do a couple of sessions as Ying and just throw the Canderellas in.
Yeah, because I think it's because each ball counts as a different blind.
Yeah.
So if you throw
Yeah, because
ball in,
the Canderella was at launch. The Canderella was described as a cluster flashbang.
yeah, so each one will trigger off a different another blind trigger for the challenge.
Ooh.
So I just threw 2 down the stairs. And
The access to the tomb looks so nice. Not some dull grey, it's a nice pearly white now. Oh, all the quality of life changes.
Yeah, that's everything about Shadow Legacy.
Yeah, which we'll be doing on stream next Wednesday. So look forward to seeing Mr. Why can't he get his own game again in action?
Welcome home, Lady Melia.
Or what was it? Sam Fishy Wiki? Or
I can't remember what the poll said.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing, Susie, 'cause when we were looking up, because Ubisoft made no mention that the update for Siege was coming today.
What's going on?
We were just trying to get on, and then we both just found there was massive download waiting.
Melia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, the new season just dropped today, and we were looking on we'd sort of googled up Siege's Twitter, and they made no mention of it on there. They just mentioned that the game was going to be down for maintenance today. That was it. But when scrolling back, we found a poll about how do you address Sam Fisher. Do you, Zero, Sam, I can't remember what the other two are, but yeah, the last one was the funniest one. And yeah, it was kind of funny.
Lady Melia, he said.
Oh, old guy was one of the options. But no, the last one was the funny one. Sammy.
Whatever.
Yeah, like some sort of like romantic nickname thing.
Don't let us down.
with a heart at the end.
Yeah. With a little heart emote at the end.
More of these guys.
Not emote, emoji.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny.
Sammy Fishy Wishy.
That's it.
Anyway, I'll hop on in like 27 minutes probably for the Ubisoft thing that you're going to have in the back room.
Well, yeah, but I mean, no one's going to see it on stream, so.
Oh, yeah. Just to discuss.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, yeah, I've got it on at the minute for the pre-show. They've done a bit of Brawlhalla. They're now looking at the animals of Ubisoft games.
Hey?
Oh, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you can cuddle cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Most of this is just going to be Far Cry, looking at all the animals that kill you in it.
Oh, they're also looking at the staff pets now.
Oh.
So.
Also, there's the dog Boomer from Far Cry 5.
Yeah, like they'd all, and obviously the rabbits were shown.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like all sorts. So animals from the game and animals from the staff. Even someone's had a bit of recording of a squirrel breaking into their home.
Whilst she's in the capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His Majesty and the child's loathsome goons will go.
All sorts of
How, pray tell,
odds and ends.
will you avoid the guards?
I will do whatever it takes.
Yeah, I'll probably drop in a
Yeah.
bit later.
Oh yeah, and then there's also a little bit of animals that have got motion capture, like jackets and whatnot on them.
We'll have our chance when she stakes her claim to the
The dog looking so happy. It's probably because there's someone just standing off camera with some treats.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Oh, ciao.
Right, so yeah, let's get through the tomb. Because that's probably the best thing to do at the minute. Also, it reminds me of skill trees. Nelia's got... Yeah, I want to finish that one, that's the thing. Arts. Get rid of that. Got rid of that game. Oh yeah. Oh well. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I guess there's no need for the kick and there we go. So reflection. That would help. Will need to be a precon because it does something. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks much better as well, the fight between Bionis and Mechonis artwork. Saucy?
Yeah.
There you go, okay. You're just as concerned because you're so silent again. I panic because we know what Discord can be like. Oh, any changing keys?
I don't think I have any in my room.
No! Keys, why did you leave Saucy?
I just decided not.
Has returned, Your Majesty.
Raise your head.
Your Majesty.
The telethia rained havoc on...
Yeah, because like, it's so nice seeing... Cause, like, that's the one problem I really have with like a lot of the high-end tier things from the original, was just they look so... You couldn't really get see much of the detail.
Yeah.
And it's so nice to see it all now.
It's pretty beautiful, Alchemol.
My inexperience cost them their lives.
Yeah, because like just because of the limitations of what the Wii was capable of, and obviously the downgrades that had to be done for the N3DS, it just blurred a lot of these details out.
Emperor.
Keep those feelings of frustration close to you. It will help you to remember the debt you owe to those.
I do feel sorry for Saurian about one thing.
Your Majesty.
What's that?
He has no throne. He just has to stand there the entire time. His poor legs.
Yeah.
Shulk and his companions.
Yes, for reasons pertaining to the weapon this Shulk possesses.
Shulk's weapon? Do you mean the Monado?
So it is true. If that weapon is truly the Monado, we shall be forced to take action.
Why?
There is a legend passed down through the generations of a divine weapon, the Monado. It is said that the Bionis itself bestows the blade upon a chosen one. However, if the chosen one is black of heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Among High Entia exist the good and bad alike. Homs and Nopon are no different. If this boy is the chosen one,
The Divine Seer's interrogation will reveal where his allegiances lie.
So you intend to keep them confined?
We must.
Father, I mean, Your Majesty. I assure you, Shulk is of pure heart.
As my successor, you will play a role of great importance. Calm your spirit and be patient.
Dear sister, I can see the Emperor's words have confused you.
Brother,
His Majesty has spoken. He recognizes you as the Crown Princess. You are to be the next ruler of the High Entia.
me? And not you?
Yes, the Emperor asked for my counsel, and I told him as I tell you now. You will make a fine Empress. There is no one more suited to leading our people. You proved that when you dispatched the telethia.
I don't know what to...
Maybe.
Melia.
So, I don't know what else to say at the moment. What is Ubisoft showing off in the
Visit their
second?
families and beg for pardon.
Meh,
Melia,
doesn't
you
look
know
interesting.
this is not allowed.
I know.
It
But it is nothing for the guilt I feel.
It is as the Emperor said. Grieve their departing, and engrave in your heart great deeds.
I will.
I just need a...
You are right.
I
to
hate
caution these
the
things.
fact that it's so boring mostly at the moment.
The
I
Emperor
know,
has
there's just
chosen
nothing-
wisely in you, Melia.
This stupid virus has ruined everything.
I am
I
to be
know.
Crown Princess.
Yes, you are.
We need...
The Ministers of
Um,
Research and Records are
Hey, look, Susie, it's your favourite character.
Majesty's decision.
Ugh,
Minister Lorithia have no
burn
objection.
her.
I understand.
Thing is, she'd probably
I
like
will
that.
never openly question our divine emperor. But the wielder of the Monado, the chosen one, might be a useful tool.
You think so too?
Yes, but a lowly servant of the realm such as myself could never question his majesty. However, if the divine seer were to intervene,
The seer could free Shulk.
they should be exchanging words as we speak.
You know, I also hope they fix one other thing about the from the original game.
Which is?
The fact that you never see a Holmes running, wandering around up here.
Even though the high NTSA they have Holmes' partner or...
Yes.
Yeah. It does confuse me as well, but
I don't see
yeah.
how.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. She's
Yeah, I mean, like I say, the only thing like I just didn't feel PSO2 to me lived up to the original, but
Melia won't let us down.
might give it a little go again in private when that update drops.
Promised to take us to prison
See,
island,
I'll see, but yeah,
and she's not
I
the kind
cannot
of
talk
person
right
to
now
break a promise.
for no reason. But
Okay, sure.
I'm actually surprised that like a hero class isn't a base class, because
If you believe Melia,
it's kind of a RPG, you know, mainstay. So it's also kind of interesting that they would, you know, that Ricky comes from, you know, obviously the Nopon down below, strong allies to the high end tier, so they wouldn't necessarily need to lock him up.
Hmm.
Because it could have just been, yeah, Ricky's just here as the guide.
what's up?
But, yeah. But as I was saying, yeah, because we've seen, yeah, as I say, we've seen Nopon wandering around and just like, well, where are the Homs that they claim to have?
Exactly.
Or is it? Or are we gonna? Or is it really that when they, want to have a Holmes, a part Holmes child, they just sneak out and basically nick a child? Oh yeah, so maybe they suspect Ricky is selling the dangerous pollen orbs.
What are you doing here?
Hey, Ontos. Oh, there's a better look at the core crystal.
I see.
Yep.
So that is why you are here.
Is Melia okay? We didn't mean to cause her any trouble.
Rest assured, she is fine. The real reason you have been detained is not because you are outsiders.
You don't mean...
Yes. The Monado. You see, the High Entia and the Monado go back many years. Millennia.
Alvis, why don't you just say to them, look, the Monado's fine in his hands, trust me.
I shall see to it that
And, oh yeah, by the way, I'm perfect. Oh, you know what it now makes me realise with Alvis's back just there? Because he's got like 3 dots in a triangle formation. Remember how we see in Xenoblade 2 how the core crystals are arranged?
Yeah.
Or at least, the Aegis core crystals anyway. Yeah, because it just looks... If we just turn them into like the... I can't remember the actual name for the symbol that they use for the Aegis ones. But if they just altered them to be that would really just be like, yeah.
Be patient. I know what it is you wish to ask. Do not fear. You will learn when the time is right.
Yeah, Trinity processor, yeah. It's so weird because it's just now you look at these things and you can just... I mean, granted, Shulk has a similar bit if you look at his jacket. But note that the interesting thing that is there, though, if you note, 2 of the spots have got holes in the middle and only one's filled in, which you can almost think like, yeah, because he doesn't have the other, it's just like 2 of them are not here, only 1 is. And hence why, and because obviously the, let's just say, relationship between Panuma and Malos, they don't get on. So Alvis is, well, Ontos is almost like the link between, say, the link between all of them. It's probably the only one that the other 2 will actually, get on with. Although I can imagine, in my head I can just see, like, after the worlds merged, Pyro or Mithra, depending which one you picked at the end, when they finally meet Ontos again and just sucker punches him for abandoning. Okay, just, why did you leave us? Why did you leave me to deal with him alone? Oh yeah, Shulk's skill tree is done. It's nearly done. Let's have that. Yeah. I am sticking with that as my headcanon. She just sucker punches him. Actually, while we're here, actually, because we're going to probably buy some arts manuals in a second. Oh yeah, and this is another nicer look. The statues. Hey, doesn't the sword remind you of something? It's almost like the sword is meant to be the true Aegis blades. Well, the Monado. Jeez. How far in advance were they planning the Xenoblade's story between the both games? Okay, granted, they actually had stated that they never intended there to be a sequel. But yeah, it's just funny because of knowing it, and obviously some of these ideas were obviously never intentional. Okay, yeah, we're just getting new arts for Melia. I don't want that many. No. Off that. I hate Battle Soul. Otherwise, itch. Yeah, I want to get Shaker Edge potentially up. Ricky, yes, Nikki goes up. Lurgy. Oh wait, I want to get Tantrum mainly up. Never mind. Oh, man, Ricky is angry. Yeah, I need to get that up first. Charlotte. Yeah, put into that. Rain. Oh, down is max, which is good. Yeah, save for shield bash. Like I say, we'll deal with quests afterwards. Because I've only just remembered about something which I've been forgetting about when it comes to these quests. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, because did you note down in your book, Susie?
Yeah.
About the affinity bonuses for the quests?
Affinity bonuses?
Because it just came back to my mind something that Chugga brought up, that you know how obviously other characters might give comments.
Oh no, I didn't bring up if somebody says something. Oh no, I think I did actually.
Yeah, but but like, most of the time most of them, there is going to be someone saying something, but
Yeah.
it's like there is someone who's going to earn a lot of hearts with each quest.
Oh no, they don't have that on the wiki at all.
No, well, it should say on the wiki.
No.
What does it say on?
It says like unique comments about people making.
Oh yeah, that is the bonuses then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting to deal with that because it's normally forgotten from my head.
To be honest, I have it written down, but for most of the time when it is unique comments, they're earlier quests, and this thing's going on, and I'm just like, oh.
Well, given I'm going to have everyone but 7 by the end of this, it's going to be because like I say, I'm just ignoring side quests for the minute.
Yeah.
just so we can get Melia back. And then because all of the quests up here are time locked, like, I guess maybe some of them will be need 7 for it, but like I'm not worried about the ones that need 7. It's just all the ones that need Melia.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay, let's go and deal with that. Gonna go up top for a second, because I believe there's a shop up here.
How's things? How's things?
I thought there was a shop.
There is a shop.
What else
Oh, I don't think earlier on it's until I think it's past.
Core.
No, high empty until the shop shows up.
Okay. But yeah, once we're done with the tomb, we'll properly explore this place, gather up all the resources and whatnot. So didn't think I was actually in range for a second. Yeah, like it's been a little bit since we've actually done a fight. Deal with these chromars. There we go. Okay, Joe, you take care.
Okay, Joe.
Okay, Ubisoft's actual presentation is due to start in a moment. Yeah, the one thing that does still sort of stick with my head, which I don't think they ever really explained.
Which is?
So we have this whole thing of hang on, sorry. And I think I brought this up earlier. We have this whole thing of obviously the Monado cannot hurt beings of Bionis. Obviously we see that with the Homs. So why can it hurt all these other creatures? They're all Bionis spawned. Because obviously it doesn't work on the high end tier either.
No.
And we also would assume, given what we're going to see in a bit, it doesn't work on giants. Which would make sense. And like we see some of these species are highly intelligent. So, yeah. It just doesn't make sense why it works on all these, on anything living on Bionis. Now, obviously, from a gameplay perspective, it makes sense because obviously that makes Shulk completely useless for most of the game. Well, at least until the end of this bit.
And what is your conclusion, Seer?
That the telethia were able to gain such power due to the high levels of ether in the region.
So yeah, it's.
Ether protection is weakening.
And so it begins. The resurrection of the Bionis. What of the Monado?
I cannot see. My sight is hindered. However,
Speak, Seer.
it is not certain that the Monado will bring about our destruction. While my sight is hindered, I have seen a sliver.
Well, yeah, Alvis, that's the reason you see the sliver of light, because Shulk is your driver.
And the young
yeah.
man, Shulk.
Could it be that the boy is trustworthy after all? Callian, we are on the cusp of a significant moment. The investiture ceremony must take place as soon as possible.
Your Majesty, since the ministries are already in agreement, we may be able to bypass some of the formalities.
Indeed. But she must still earn the blessing of the people.
Might I suggest the trial of the tomb?
First consort, such a ritual has not been conducted for generations.
We have simply not had a need for it until now. And I feel she is more than equal to the challenge.
Mother, the tomb's dangerous. Our records show that many potential successors lost their lives performing the ritual.
Yes, Callian. That's because she wants her to die.
It is my belief that she is more than strong enough. Besides, if it was revealed that she avoided such a responsibility, her reputation among the people would be irreparably damaged.
I must be
No, the first consort is right. There is much risk, but the reward...
You too, she's completely evil.
People's love for her. Summon Melia. Her thoughts must be heard.
I accept. If I am to lead the High Entia despite my mixed heritage, if I am to succeed the throne, then I accept what must be done.
I expect nothing less of my successor. The path to greatness is fraught with danger. This shall be your statement to Bionis.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are not fit to be Empress. Not now, not ever.
The way he reacts is almost as if he's telepathic. So we know obviously there is that link between
Looks like we got them out of the scrape.
Driver and Blade, but obviously not with people outside of them. So, although we guess we don't truly know the potential of a Trinity processor.
The sooner the better.
So, maybe it is something that just Aegis ability, you know, or it's something unique to Ontos. Like we do see like between Ontos and Penuma, well, particularly Penuma and Malos, they each have their own like unique abilities. So that could be Ontos' thing, where he can just read people's minds, like the OP thing that is. Take. Excuse me. Hereupon. Excuse me. Doink. Ricky jumping is always a little fun. Ba, 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 da. Go down. Okay. There we go. Take advantage where we can of extra things. Ricky! Man. I think the best way we're going to have, because of if we're going to do the quests to trigger the extra lines, I think the best way is we obviously get the when we start doing them, if you have the wiki loaded, and then we just run all over the city, just tracking down the quest as it's ordered in the wiki.
Okay.
It's kind of the stupid way to go about it, but it just means we can maximise. And then obviously then when we turn them in, just obviously we turn them back in order as well. Or we, just work out which ones we're turning in, and then you just let me know which character I need to bring back in the party. Jump, Ricky! Oh geez, Ubisoft, you give up with that idea. Ubisoft are advertising stuff for Google Stadia. No, just give up with Stadia, please. Because, yeah. Off we go back. Well, at least we get to watch one of the other best scenes of the game in a bit.
Ah, yes.
Run, Ricky! Jump! Whee! Kind of want it when when Ricky jumps off the escalator, because it throws him forward. I want him to skid along the ground. So that would be funny. He's got tiny little legs. They're still little pointy things. You know what also I've just remembered? Some artwork that came out not long after Xenoblade 2 with Ricky, Tatsu, and you know what the annoying thing is? I can only remember Poppy out of the pairing. I can never remember the knock-on.
Tora.
Tora, yeah. But yeah, all three of them But it's Ricky and Tora bearing over Tatsu.
Yes, I think I remember seeing that.
Just like, we're useful. What about you? Because Ricky's holding, obviously, a biter. Tora is just standing there holding a spanner while Poppy, obviously just, base form Poppy, is just sort of being Poppy in the background. And Tora just like, ah, at the front. Just, yes. Because Poppy, well, A, Poppy was the best character of that game. And, well, yeah, B, Tora's useless. Because what did he do for us in Xenoblade X? Nearly get us killed several times.
Just,
Jeez, keep Lynn away from Ricky and Tora. Although Tora will probably teach her how to cook tasty sausage.
She's a princess. Took you long enough.
I also imagine Lynn would have a field day. Lee will have a field day with seeing Poppy.
oh my god, yeah.
I'll just imagine the two of them building a new Poppy. Like all the extra tech they have from the scales thrown on top. Well, and obviously the I cannot remember what they called the bodies that they use. But yeah, just imagine all that extra tech they have on Mira, which they could use to improve Poppy.
Just, Poppy would be OP.
Yeah.
But a cool type of OP.
Oh yeah. Just... It would be the ultimate Poppy.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
First consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the...
You shouldn't be holding your very, very secretive organisation meeting in a public space. You're likely to get found out by someone. Yeah, there we go. Callian's just wandered in.
Yep.
As you say.
I also forgot that they give Tyrea's name this soon, even though we don't know who she is. Because they could have left it as question mark, question mark, question mark.
For how long must I suffer these homs? Do your duty.
This is why I think we need some prequel stuff, because why does she hate the Homs so much?
I don't want to say anything because it is some is explained in what's it called, Connected.
Oh, right. But you get the point, though. I mean, especially when playing this back in 2011.
How do you mean?
It was like, okay, why is she like this? And it just never was explained.
But there are things at play here we can't understand. Wait a minute! Oi! You'll give a Homs a heart attack shouting like that.
Shulk didn't shout.
Melia needs our help.
Again? You had another vision, didn't you?
What did you see?
Out with it already!
You're not giving him a chance to answer.
Excuse me. We ordered room service an hour ago.
Just love how Dumbman's so calm with this. They've clearly come in wanting to kill, and he's just like, I'm still waiting. Dumbman. Never change. Ricky is angry at all of you. Eesh. Oh, I'm sorry, you lot not going to take the opportunity to chain attack? There we go, all dead.
Who are these guys? Shulk.
These are Inquisitors.
What is this?
Yay, Callian, you come up and the door didn't even make a noise.
This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
I just love how Elvis is so just like, yeah, I wanted to fight.
Of the Bionis order,
Do my job as a blade.
a group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionis Order are a mere...
Myth. The order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out.
And you'd know a thing or two about myths, wouldn't you, Ontos?
Father aware of this? I suspect he knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence. They live amongst the shadows, never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people.
You know what this makes me think because of all the masks and shadowy work? You know what we needed for the ultimate crossover?
Could have been... No. There's no way. Callian. Melia is in danger.
Yeah.
She'll be killed as an
Monolith Soft, team up with Ubisoft to give us an Assassin's Creed or a Watch Dogs high-end tier edition.
I share the same gift.
Another seer?
Probably more Assassin's Creed high-end tier.
That's why we have to find her. Now.
Ooh. Sorry. Needed that yawn though.
Your Highness, as agreed, you will face the ritual.
I thank you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return.
I also question
As history
why like Dorothea's the one to see her off, because this is not her department. I thought maybe, yeah, that would have been someone, you know, more linked to like military.
Most wise, Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
Ba-da-ba.
Unacceptable. Those who enter the tomb must do so alone. Her life or death is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that.
You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Ryan.
But Dumban.
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High-Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem.
Dumbo, what about Ricky?
Prohibits Homs from entering the tomb. No.
Hey, apparently only.
Then look at it this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's
I like how yeah, you missed the whole dumb band forgetting Ricky exists.
I'm sort of the protector of this mechon-bashing band of Homs.
And Nopon! Jeez, Dunban does not acknowledge Nopon.
With the Monado.
Dunban's Noponist.
You never showed up to.
My apologies.
Jeez, I didn't realise he was such a cruel guy.
Be it against the mechon or otherwise.
He gets better later on though.
I know, but it's still like...
Oh, just Mum.
I can see that with all these defense systems.
Sorry, Mum thought I was talking to her.
But yeah, it is still a thing of just like, he's ignoring Ricky. I kind of want Ricky just to be tugging at his cape like, you know, like a little kid would at their parent, just like, I'm here.
You should hurry.
Just Ricky being like, Ricky here too. Just because. We're on the Ubisoft event at this moment. I mean, it's hard to tell because I've got it muted. Oh, right, they're looking at Siege. Nice. Oh, hello, what they... Oh, yay, new cartoon animated sequence. Damn it, I want to see it, because it's the arrival of Fisher at the base. Oh, this cartoon sequence looks really cool. I am gonna have to see this afterwards. Oh, they're not at the base, they're at the training stadium. Okay. From the event earlier this year. Right. Going the wrong way. Angry Sam Fisher.
This is the tomb. Defensive measures prevent intruders from entering. You will have to circumvent.
I like how their boss is all just sitting there watching the cool, glasses. Just it's not sunglasses, just a pair of normal reading glasses because that's how they depicted him. But it's just like they put that sort of black filter over the lenses so they don't have to animate the eyes underneath, so it looks like a pair of sunglasses. Just as like, yep. That's a thing.
The future is equally complicated. You might say, I have my own ritual.
Oh yeah, now they're talking about the upgrades for PS5 and Series X.
Oh.
Yeah, it will come out this year, and it's a free upgrade for anyone who has the PS4, Xbox One.
Okay.
So I probably will do that when I get a PS5. Even though I don't have a 4K TV, but I still do it because I probably want to play. Because everyone, if I do end up playing, well, if you want to do another game on the console, we then have access to play with people.
But I've seen you use the Monado.
Well, now they've moved on to another game, new Scott Pilgrim game.
the sword of the Bionis. It is
Or is it a remaster? Hard to tell. So they're talking about 10th anniversary.
It has the power to control the very fabric of our world. Ether. Control the ether, and your will is made reality. I willed it, and it happened.
I think it's more a remake / remaster, actually.
Perhaps due to that power, the High Entia sealed away the Monado for centuries. Eventually, it found its way into the hands of the Homs, and then, sure, a coincidence or something more. You must discover this yourself.
Oh, man.
For you are the one who wields the Monado. The Bionis is stirring.
Well, they're calling it Complete Edition, so yeah, I'm assuming this is just like a remaster. Because obviously, if the game's 10 years old, that's, yeah, and the graphics look really, really good for what is meant to be a 10-year-old game, so I think they have remastered it.
The ancestral altar lies deep beneath seals.
And now they're on to just talk, yeah, just little bits from various dev people.
I must not lose focus.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely stuff I'm going to be checking out after stream, so I can actually hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
Right, get the... There we go. Oh, excuse me. Yep, that's all the arts upgraded. All the points I have now. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
2,512 cycles since last visitor. State your name and purpose.
Melia Antiqua. I have come to be judged on my legitimacy to the throne by the ancestral spirits.
Permission granted. Commencing analysis of genetic data.
I like how the computer just knows her. Yeah, she is legit. How can it tell if someone is legitimately meant to do it? Because anyone could potentially claim that they're of the new monarchy.
It's so cold.
There are remnants of ancient spirits in here. This is no ordinary chill.
As I explained before, Dunban, the defense systems are designed to prevent uninvited...
Well, what is this?
Oh, here we go. Here's your favourite scene, Susie. Or one of the favourite scenes. I feel they cut the scene a little short there.
No.
So I'm certain it I don't know, because in my head I just remember it. My head just has it being like, nope, rejected, and then drops them.
No, it is.
It just feels like that scene is cut short, though. When you think about it. Like when you look at it, it does look like there is a bit missing. Maybe it's a time, maybe they could have extended that cutscene. Oh, this is going to potentially take a bit. Yep. I guess maybe once I hit elemental burst, I'll be pseudo attack. That means it's a fake. There we go. Oh yeah, Susie, did you watch Sekirot yet?
Oh, bugger, I haven't yet. I've been meaning to. I've been distracted by other things.
Susie!
I don't know.
Do you want to know how they're doing this I mean, they kept to the Dark Souls spoofing thing with it all being about food. I'll say that bit. But like, there was a lot of cameos of other franchises in that bit in the video, which makes it really, really funny. Okay, well, I want to go around. What's Susie doing at the moment? So I hear a load of keyboard clacking.
Yeah, I'm just typing a reply.
Trying to kill your keyboard again.
No.
Oh yeah, you know what reminds me?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a bit of madness tonight with Seismic.
Oh my god, we are.
So, yeah, obviously we'll bring it up again in about half an hour. We're on Seismic's channel tonight, and we're dealing with sassy Princess Seismic.
Well, not today, it's tonight. Well, sorry, next week.
Oh, next week, I thought it was tonight.
No.
Okay, that's next week. Okay, so just regular Dark Souls 3 today. Not, oh jeez, can we please not put up with this? Yeah, I will warn you right now for next week then. I am going to have the bottle of blackcurrant in the room with me.
God damn.
I might need it.
You're not gonna need it.
Why? What makes you say that?
Because Pretty Princess Seismic is fabulous.
Thought it was sassy.
And sassy.
No. It's hard enough to deal with sassy Susie at times.
I'm not sassy.
Really, that was one of the first things you introduced yourself to me as. Now you see why I'm going to need that blackcurrant.
Yeah.
On hand. Susie might want to have something alcoholic on hand.
I'm trying to stay away from alcohol.
Well, have a 0% one.
I don't have any in the house right now.
Well, put it in your next order from Argos. Argos?
Argos?
Well, they are owned by Sainsbury's. Which is a fair point, though.
Oh god.
I mean, yeah, from Asda.
Oh my god.
Only Imperials are permitted to enter this place. I am the subject of Her Highness the First Consort. I need no permission. Mother's subject? No impure child of the second consort has the right to refer to the first consort as mother. A filthy Homs half-breed has no right to the throne.
I kind of wish we were also able to get that weapon that they use for the assassins.
Who puts a great big hole somewhere like that?
As I explained, it's a defense mechanism.
What a mess, Rhine.
Friend, not clever touching button.
I'm with these guys, Rhine.
Although, here comes the one thing that everyone hasn't realised. How are they going to get past that door?
You think the two of you could come up with something? You know it doesn't work like that.
It would have been useful, yes.
Pair of fortune-telling frauds. You got us into this mess.
And it's not the first time either.
Ricky, agree with Shulk.
Why is it my fault all of a sudden?
This time it is your fault.
Precisely.
Yeah. Ricky, just bash him on the head with your biter.
I suggest greater care next time. Our journey will be longer, but we can still make our way deeper into the tomb.
Okay. We can't waste another second.
Jeez.
Melia needs us.
Oh, hello. I saw that tag.
No.
I saw a certain someone is playing Animal Crossing.
Maybe.
Okay, sweet. When everyone's got enough link with Ricky, I can now give him this full AP gain. Yay! Ryan's completed that tree. Okay, I need to get that to there. Oh! We can still link with Melia. I'm certain that was not in the original. That you couldn't skill link with Melia until, well, when she wasn't in your party. Oh, that is such a helpful thing. That's fine. Yeah, no one gets that from Ricky right away. Oh, wait, okay, leave that then. Is there any orb? Nope, there weren't any in there. Okay. Skew. I just love how Yoink can nick HP. Shiny, shiny. There. What is Ubisoft looking at now? Some BMX game by the look of it. Yeah, there's at least one thing that this game does better than Skyward Sword. I'd say at least. It does everything better than Skyward Sword. One of the most important ones. No stamina for climbing on a wall. At least with Breath of the Wild, it stays still when you're not moving, the stamina meter.
That's what I like about the stamina meter. It's like if you need to plan where you're going next and you're climbing somewhere.
Yeah, but no, Skyward Sword is like, you're going to lose stamina the entire time. More reasons that game sucks.
He'd look fun and sparkle.
It's not attacking us, at least.
What's happening?
Hey, look at that!
And Onto's just standing at the back like, yep.
Another defense mechanism.
That's the thing.
We're looking at the team's gun.
We're not getting past without a fight.
Everyone, Melia needs us. We can't let this thing stop us.
No problem. Time to break my record.
What record, Ryan? You've never fought one of these before. Oh, yes. Oh, I went too soon. Damn it. So hard to judge sometimes how long these things will take. There we go.
Anyone would think we're not wanted. Are we ever gonna find her?
I think you'll find we had to take the long way because somebody pushed a certain button.
Somebody mean Ryan.
Shut it, hairball. It was just a button.
Yes, a button that caused a lot of problems, Ryan.
This route will lead us to the ritual altar. But time is of the essence.
We've got to hurry. There's no time to lose.
Oh, Dunban, why did you fall down to your death? I think they made it so Dunban can't climb things very easily anymore. Yep, he spawned and has fallen to his death again. There it is. See this corridor much more easily now. Okay, green diodes, nice. Sweet. Oh yes. Oh, well, still. the chain going. Hey, Alex. Wait, which game? Oh, Susie!
Yeah.
Did you just see who launched Xenoblade?
I didn't actually.
Shannon.
Ah.
Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, because I was trying to keep the chat open, so I've been flicking back and forth a little bit. So I was going to, look at certain bits. So I can only flick over, every few minutes, so... I'm guessing it's not that good. That one. Because I caught, like, when they did the Siege one, and... Yeah, I want to watch that animation. With audio. Oh, you're a giraffe. Yeah. Go down. Oh, you do spike when you're down. I like how we can actually now tell who does spike damage. Excuse me. Because that could get really annoying at times, trying to know who does, when you're actually being spike damaged or affected. I'm gonna take you on just because. Quickly do a chain attack for the bonuses. Let it name. Yeah, well, obviously we're not going too much longer here, so we go. Yeah, so I mean, we can get going with the quests next week. Pagoro, so Ricky can do the back strikes. Go, 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 go. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. Yep.
In the tomb. Why should you care when you're about to meet your death?
Tyrea? That telethia will kill you as well. Did you not realise that? Someone gained a skill. Melia has. Sweet. Yeah, I'll keep that one going. Swap Dunban out for Melia. Right. You lot focus your attacks on that. I'm going to deal with the telethia because I can't fight Tyrea. Sooner. There, let's just... Okay, now I'll do this. There we go. There. Yeah, Tyree is down. Nice work, you two. Having done that, yeah, another chain attacking, nice. Oh wait, that's, oh, it should have been something else. Whoops, okay, I hit the wrong move. Come on. There we go.
It's not over. Telethia, kill as many of them as you can.
Keep clear. The telethia is destroying itself.
That's it, Ontos. Use your Aegis powers. Don't be such a show-off, Ontos.
Alvis, thank you.
My pleasure, Shulk.
Why did you come?
The Monado gave me a warning that you were in danger. I'm just glad we made it.
Hey, Shulk. Whoever that was is gone.
So, they escaped.
Maybe. Well, that should be Alex back.
Shulk. Everyone,
Welcome back.
Yeah.
I thank you.
So, ubisoft.
Nothing interesting really so far. Then obviously I haven't been able to see it properly, so.
That's not how I remember it, Cheeseball.
I mean, the whole they'll events happened, and they're doing the post show now.
Yeah. Oh, it was a bit shorter than last time.
Yeah, so they revealed first gameplay for Immortal Phoenix Rising.
Is that the new name for Gods and Monsters, or is it a separate game?
Yeah, it's the new name for Gods and Monsters.
Right.
And they're going for a very comedic touch. They're putting a very comedic touch in the game.
So that that kind of works, because with a name Gods and Monsters, that does sound on a more serious name. So, yeah, if they're going for a bit more of a comedic approach, yeah, the name change probably is worth it.
Yeah, you can play as a character called Fenix, who can be male or female. You can customize the characters to look however you want them to. And you get play.
Well, all you had to say was like a fully customizable character, because I consider, like, if you're saying fully customizable, that means gender as well.
Yeah.
Species is obviously a bonus, because obviously it can vary on the type of game whether you can have a different species or something.
Well, you can change your skin color to be green, so.
Yeah, but obviously you can do weird skin colors in Dark Souls for what it's worth.
The environment looks gorgeous. There's so many different ones as well. Like
yeah, because I believe when I just flipped that's what they're showing off at the moment.
Yeah, they're doing game. Yeah, in the post show they're showing off more gameplay of Phoenix Rising. It does look really nice. The next thing that they did was show off Prince of Persia: Sands of Time remake.
I told you that it was bound to be a remake / remaster.
Yep, that's coming out January next year. They brought back the original voice actors who did the roles.
Okay, now that is a real treat for people who are fans.
Yeah, they brought the voice actor for the princess, the prince, and the villain back, I believe.
Yeah. Because I know, like, when they do, like, remakes and remasters and they redo the voicing, it's sometimes, they just A, can't be bothered to get the original voices back, or B, there's a reason they can't get someone back. Either that the actor has, decided, I don't want anything to do with that franchise anymore, or, the company, or, they've retired, something's happened to them which meant they're not available, it can be good or bad reasons why they have to replace someone. Or it could be that fans never liked who it was in the first place.
Yeah.
Like I say, I mean, most of the time the reasons are never good why they have to replace. It's more, is the company at fault, or is it something up with the person themselves?
Yeah. Interestingly, they're not going to Ubisoftify it by, making it open world and whatnot.
Well,
yeah,
I guess with a remake, they could have ended up doing that. But yeah.
Interestingly enough as well, this is actually Ubisoft's first remake.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's the first remake. They haven't remade a game before.
I guess, because the Ezio collection was remasters.
Yeah, that was remastered. This is like the first proper remake. They've probably redone.
That has never crossed my mind before.
I know.
That they hadn't done one.
Yeah. It's crazy to think of that.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it also just seems weird because Activision and EA have done that, and in Bethesda, all the other major third parties have done it plenty of times.
I suspect the next remake will probably be Beyond Good and Evil 1.
Yeah.
After that, they showed off Hyperscape Season 1. Who's really playing Hyperscape, though, to be honest?
Yeah, I know. It's...
They say millions of players are playing it, but how many millions is that? 2 million?
Yeah, and how many of them are, streamers where their fans are only playing it because they're playing together?
Yeah.
And then they don't play it when they haven't got a social gathering in the game. Because it's happened with other big multiplayer games that the streamers that are being used to promote it have made the game more popular only because their they do the social events where their fans can join them.
Yeah.
So
after Hyperscape, what was it? The Hyperscape.
But there is something that must be said. What is it? Long before our forefathers built
I think they talked about R6.
Yeah, because I caught that bit. I want to go back and watch that animation because that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So I want to hear that because
they talked about the World Championships as well.
Yeah, because I saw they used the arena.
Yeah.
And just old man Fisher beating Oryx up. And how Harry at the end is just sitting there with, I mentioned to Susie, his glasses almost like sunglasses of him just sitting there looking cool, yep. I want them to do more of those animated things because they look pretty cool. Or either do the animated things, or like they did when they did the build-up to the Invitational, where they had it done with the game engine.
Yeah.
Just either way, I just want more of these story-based sequences released.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one.
Because I think they used that animation style for the Nighthaven reveal. Because when they did the whole mission reports about the incoming, Carly and Wamai coming in. Because it was Harry talking with, I cannot remember who it was. Might have been Ash, because Ash is sort of the field, one of the main field commanders. because like there was concern about bringing in a PMC to Rainbow. And well, they've kept that in the story, that you know, the whole bit going on that like, yeah, there is a lot of tension between, you know, obviously all the other operators and the Night Haven members, mostly because they don't like to socialise with them and everything, and you know, like not, you know, Mira trying to be friendly and like, look, I'm offering help for you, and they just tell her to get lost with legal threats. It's not the thing you want to do if you're trying to make friends with them, especially when Carly's like, look, I want to bring Ace in. You know, like, you want to bring more of your organisation into Rainbow, try being more friendly with them. You know, like, making them, you know, sort of not, you know, sort of making it sort of seem like you're more hostile to them is not going to be good, especially in an organisation where it's all about teamwork.
Yeah.
Although I can imagine Ace probably is at least getting on with them because of his sort of more chilled out attitude that they seem to imply he has. Because he seems to be like the party boy of all of the operators. If you know, when you read his description.
I suppose you have to be quite friendly when you're, you know, a rescuer.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like Carly could have easily have ordered him to keep his distance. Although he also seems to be the sort of person that might disregard that sort of order.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Because I can imagine him and Tachanka just sitting around having a good drink and telling stories.
Yeah.
So,
the next thing they showed off was more Watch Dogs Legion.
yeah. Any cool characters that they showed?
They showed off the beekeeper.
Yeah, okay, because they even though they'd announced there was a beekeeper, they never actually showed them off previously, so that's good.
She's apparently a legendary.
Oh yay! So that's going to be fun to get.
I think that means that they're very unique characters.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of sounded it by having a swarm of nano bees. They really did sound like a very special one to get.
She also has a shock. She also has like a nail gun, which can shock people.
Mm. Oh, so more like a taser needle gun.
Kinda, yeah. What else did they show? They showed off a hacker who can hack anything sort of surrounding her, as well as then shock the things that she has.
Well, I mean, hacking is kind of the main thing of the game.
True, but she can hack. She can do a shock hack.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a... I'll admit, though, I'll just say, that's kind of a downgrade. Because, obviously, in both previous games, that was a normal thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I mean by it's kind of a downgrade. Unless, of course, it's anyone can cause shocks off, specific sort of thing, and she can just make anything do a shock.
Maybe. I know she can shock multiple people at once as well.
Yeah, so mass hacking, which that was a rarity in the previous games.
Yeah.
Like they were like story sequenced, or not necessarily story, but linked to your mission. They were like the moment you did that, it was because it was actually a special thing that did it. It wasn't at least this is off memory. It's been a while since I played, so I could be remembering wrong, and there might have been more chances to mass hack. But as far as I can remember, you only could do it under like when the game tells you, oh yeah, you're mass hacking now.
Yeah.
So.
It can be changed.
Then they showed off.
For now, we must consider all things.
Okay, I think the most important question that anyone wants to know: did they show off more of the grandma?
They showed off a granddad.
Mm.
And they showed him stumbling down a pipe as he was trying to climb down a building.
Jeez.
They say you can recruit everybody, but you might not want to recruit everybody.
Wait, so you can recruit the villain of the game?
I don't think you can recruit the villain.
No, then they're lying. I'm sorry, false advertising.
Oh. You know what it really means.
I know, but when they say you can recruit anyone, that means you can recruit anyone that's on the evil side.
You can recruit a hitman.
Wait, Agent 42 is in the game?
No.
That would be the ultimate crossover.
I'm pretty sure Agent 42 doesn't hiccup. That's the downside of this hitman.
I mean, it could be 42 on his downtime.
I suppose you don't know, as he is wearing a mask.
Exactly. I'm headcanoning it. I don't care. I'm headcanoning. Watch Dogs and Hitman are the same universe, even though they're completely different companies.
The first one that they revealed, the first character you can get, I actually quite like. He's a getaway driver. One of his abilities automatically hacks other vehicles and just forces them to drive off the road.
Yeah, again, that was...
Clear the road off.
Yeah, I mean, again, hacking like other like vehicles so they like crash and obstruct or get out of the way was kind of a thing in the previous game.
True, but he can do it automatically to every vehicle.
So, okay, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, like, it's... If they're going to take, like, stuff you had in the previous games and make it a, you know, character-exclusive thing, they've got to power it up. That's just the key thing, because otherwise it feels like they're taking a tool away from you.
Yeah.
I know the whole point is you're meant to, you know, choose the, you know, the character you want, for, you know, you feel is best for your approach for a mission or quest, but at the same time, again, they need to balance out so they don't feel like you're being hindered from something that was just seen as a common ability where you had from both previous protagonists.
Yeah, I mean, he's also immune to drones, so he can't be followed by drones.
Yeah, that is a pretty powerful thing.
And they only showed off 2 other characters. One of them is also a DLC character. The DLC character is Aiden.
I'm trying to think, was that he the first or second game?
He's the one with the cap.
So he's the first game. Because I was about to say, what was the skin colour, because that's the key difference. Okay, granted, that can obviously, me just saying it like that may sound a bit wrong, but it's a way of knowing, because obviously it was dark skin in the second game.
Yeah, so you're playing the first DLC character is the protagonist from the first.
They're not gonna do. They're not gonna not do the second game's guy if they're giving Aiden, because
they're
here
also
comes
giving Aiden some exclusive story content.
Yeah, well, here comes the problem. Like again, like with the first game, it's Aiden's story. Yeah, it was about, you know, obviously with his family, but at the same time, it was just dull. So like that's why, like, the first game, it kind of was a bit surprising the second game did get made, because I know the first game did sell, but it was like the reception to it. At least from what I saw, it was just like people just didn't like him. Gameplay was fun. It was just no one cared about the character. In that, you know, if you get that sort of approach, which is why, like with the second game, even though obviously, the character you play as, you know, he was much more enjoyable in his approach. Like, I barely remember him as well, but because, like, you know, his story was at least much more of a, you know, an understandable thing.
Yeah, I remember when they tried selling Aiden's hat as an iconic hat.
Yeah.
Man, that was funny. And the final character that they revealed, which is probably one of my favourite ones, she's a street artist.
Now, does she wear a suit of armour, have a jetpack, and slings 2 pistols?
I don't believe so, but she brings along a paint gun.
I am sorry, but when you say street artist, my mind will always go to Sabine.
Alright.
That's why I said, wears armour, 2 pistols,
Yeah.
jetpack.
I didn't get it, honestly. But no.
And you call yourself a Star Wars fan.
Hey, I wasn't thinking.
No, I'm joking on saying that.
Yeah. But yeah, she's bringing along a paintball gun, as well as paint grenades. Like, that is so fun to say.
I know. That's the one thing that I really want for them to, like, if they ever do in a Star Wars game, is like have Sabine be playable, and I would just run around tossing paint grenades everywhere.
Yeah.
Because it's just like that sort of thing is just fun. It's why I like in Splatoon the ink bombs.
Yeah.
Because they're just so fun to just lob ink grenades everywhere.
Yeah, and then you can just do that in this game now as well.
Yeah. Right. Hold on. Actually, yeah, how much more is there to cover? Because obviously, we're at the sort of end.
Only really a couple more bits.
Okay.
Like, they announced Scott Pilgrim versus the
Yeah, I saw that bit, and I mentioned like we have it looks like a remaster.
With all the content from DLC.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's almost like what they've done here with Xenoblade, where they're just calling it Definitive Edition. It's a full-on remaster.
Yeah.
Well, with Xenoblade, it's not just it's more almost a remake as well, because like they've redone everything.
Yeah.
Except the audio. Well, I mean, they redid the music, but like all the voice lines are pretty much just digitally remastered and everything. So.
Yeah. And then the final one.
Valhalla.
Was, Riders Republic.
Yeah, the bit you were mentioning.
Yeah, honestly, it looks fun. I quite love and I just partway in the trailer, you just see a guy on a bike with a giraffe outfit on, and that's why I was just.
Okay, yeah, the entire thing's finished, so that's cool. I'll just pause because it's now like because they obviously just found it was a YouTube player they were using, so I've just paused it so I can rewatch it. Just so I'm just going to go back and rewatch the Siege bit. Because like I said, I just want to hear what they were saying for the animation sequence. But anyway, that is it really then, I guess, for stream tonight. Unless there's anything else to quickly say.
I'm a giraffe.
No, but Susie. Watch Dogs Legion, bees, nano bees.
I think we need to show you that line.
No. No. Do you just want to quickly drop the link for Seismic's channel, Susie? So me and Susie will be on there in a bit. Doing Dark Souls 3. So, yep. But yeah, otherwise back tomorrow with more Legend of Zelda. This game completely sucks. Sword.
Lies.
No, I endorse the statement. I know people are gonna hate me for that, but again, look. If the rumours about a Switch port are true, and actually seeing what they're doing with Mario Galaxy, with how they're handling the loss of the Wii control, that they're using the right control stick to move the cursor around.
I was about to say, how are they actually going to... Because I was just wondering that the other day, because I woke up from weird sleep and I just went, how am I going to play Mario Galaxy without the Wiimote?
Yeah, no, because I'm like, I was watching back on Game Explain, they pointed that out, that in the video you actually see the right control stick being moved and the cursor moving in response to it.
Okay.
I think what it is they're using the HD rumble, so the gyro thing rather, and the controller will be able to tell what angle.
No, it's the control stick doing it.
Hmm?
It's the control stick it's the right control stick that is moving the cursor.
Now I'm wondering how does...
No, they were showing it being played with both Joy-Cons docked on the Switch.
Oh, well, yeah, if it was docked on the Switch, but no, they also showed it with two Joy-Cons separate.
Okay, I haven't seen that. They didn't bring that bit up. They just brought up that you're using the right control stick for moving the cursor.
How are you supposed to turn the camera then?
You couldn't really do that in the original. Because you've got to remember it's a Wii game.
True.
So you only had one stick.
Yeah.
Because it was, you played it with Wii Remote and Nunchuck, not the Classic Controller Pro.
Yeah, and the camera followed Mario as you were...
I believe, I remember, seeing people play it, you could go, I believe it's first person to look around. So, I guess they could do the same with Skyward Sword, where, you push an aside on the right control stick for where you want to, aim the sword.
No, you can, but if it's in hand, if you're in docked mode with the Joy-Con separate, they'll probably program it so that you can use the gyro in there.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think they'll also let you use the stick.
Possibly. Yeah.
Because that's the one thing because that would be I think I would prefer that. Obviously I think they'll do it with both. Because obviously if you're just what if you're playing with because sometimes if you're playing say with the Pro controller, wiggling it around while you're trying to do actions can be a little bit awkward. Because obviously something like Splatoon, where obviously you're wanting to not flick it really fast, that is fine. But in a game where you're going to want to be flicking it around at angles a lot, really, really quickly, and sometimes, you need to do sharp ones as well. Gyro is not going to cut it by itself, so I think, a case of you have a mix of gyro and the right stick to handle it would be the way to do it.
Yeah, I guess.
And obviously, just have a setting. Because obviously, again, with Splatoon, you use a mix of gyro and the right stick to aim. So, because obviously it turns the camera with the aiming cursor, so... And again, Skyward Sword does not have an independent camera. It's, it again will follow behind Link unless, you turn too quickly.
Yeah.
So, I can see them doing that if the rumours of Skyward Sword on Switch are true. And, well, next year is Legend of Zelda's 35th. So, they're probably going to do the same they've just done with Mario. Do a, bundle collection of a load of Legend of Zelda games. And, maybe, port up, a standalone one as well.
Yeah.
So...
They'll probably do a Zelda Toon All-Stars, and then they'll probably do a Zelda 3D All-Stars.
Well, you said Toon, you mean 2D.
when I say Toon, I mean Toon Link.
Yeah, that will require remakes because of DS games. Because you've got to remember, the sequels were DS. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, and they will need a lot of work because obviously they were built around a 2-screen system. And not just like, it's not a simple port up like the Wii U games have been, because they were obviously built to be played on one screen as well as 2 screens at the same time. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks are completely built around a 2-screen setup.
Yeah.
So, no, if they do, like, it would be like a load of the 2D games, so the original Link to the Past, and, you know, maybe obviously port over some of the Game Boy ones and the Game Boy Advance ones. And then, you know, do things like Ocarina, Majora's, Wind Waker. Although that's the thing, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess having their Wii U versions, like that, would they just bundle those two together because they're more recent games and therefore technically worth more?
Isn't Wind Waker supposed to be getting a remake, a remaster soon?
Wind Waker got it on the Wii U. Same with Twilight Princess.
I swear there was one supposed to be for the Switch.
There's been rumours about both of them getting Switch ports since Switch ports of Wii U games started. They're one of the few games left that basically need to be ported from Wii U to Switch. Because it's pretty much, out of the main exclusive, you know, like Nintendo-made games for the Wii U that are pretty much for porting, it's, as I say, Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD, and Xenoblade X.
What was the game then I thought was Wind Waker that came out on the Switch?
You're thinking of Link's Awakening?
I don't know.
That got the remake that came out last year.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't remember.
Anyway, so yeah, still sitting here for a bit. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, say, for Skyward Sword. So yeah, just follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and catch you all next time. Night.